he left a bit early, and I had to need some help filling out a W-4 form, so I didn't really have the time to do the review, but now I do. And here I am, again, jump for joy. Anyhow, today, this time, we have Rasasi Woody, and I don't know if it's Woody or Wow. Give me a second, actually. Let me grab the box. Also, I want to say this box is ridiculously oversized for the size of the cologne that was inside. It's a bit excessive if you ask me. Could fit like 3 of these in there if you chop the third one in half, but um yeah, this makes it confusing because it says Woody and then it says Wow. I'm not sure. Fragrantica calls it Rasasi Woody, so I'm just gonna go with that. Um, yeah, the box reads the following. Wood has always represented endurance and steadfastness. The forests and woods which hold this wealth is considered in many cultures as sacred. It represents longevity. Presents it represents warmth and therefore caring. The forest holds a myriad of trees, and each has its own unique aroma. The Himalayan pine, which is known to withstand the harsh conditions of the winters or the heat. In sub-Saharan Africa, which the baobab faces, or sandalwood, which is revered and respected in Asia, and the cedar from Virginia. There's like a massive lack of punctuation and stuff in this, and I have a feeling that they were using Google Translate for this or something. In this new perfume by Rasasi, we have taken the uniqueness of this amazing creation and bought an entire palette of wood aromas for you to enjoy. Each of the wood essences have been brought to the fore by using complementary essential oil for the top notes. The perfume is fresh to start and goes on to exotic notes and on a warm, strong base of precious woods. Fucking tongue twister that is. But yeah, wow, wild on wood. I'm not going to make a comment about that, but I could make a very inappropriate comment about that. And, oh, Christ. Well, the back of the thing says exactly the same as the box, but the front of it also says the same as the back of the box. So never mind. Give me a second here. Oh, here's an interesting warning on the bottom of the box. Avoid spraying in eyes, just in case you didn't know any better. It's a bit excessive, a little bit unnecessary, I think. For external use only. I think that also kind of goes without saying. You wouldn't be spraying this in your mouth, although I've done that before, so I can't say that. Taste testing is fun sometimes. But yeah, it's a very interesting square piece of wood. I'm not going to say anything about that yet. Um, I believe there's a glass bottle inside this casing, but I'm not sure how to get to it. I tried just popping off the top thing here, and it just wouldn't budge. But I'm curious to see what the inside looks like, and how else am I going to know how much is in there? But I'm going to refrain from defacing it for now. But yeah, let me look over this real quick. So the main accords of this are woody, citrus, earthy, aromatic, oud, warm, spicy, patchouli, amber, musky, and powdery. And the description on Fragrantica reads, Woody by Rasasi is a fragrance for men. Woody was launched in 2018. Top notes are grapefruit, saffron, tangerine, and pink pepper. Middle notes are vetiver and patchouli. Base notes are cedar, agar wood, uh, in parentheses, oud, which is oud, you know, amber, and musk. And people voted for this best in fall, second best in winter, and best during day. And most people love this apparently. And me, I'll save that for a couple minutes. Give me a minute. Uh, as for longevity, people picked long lasting, which is 7 to 12 hours. I kind of agree with that. Uh, Sillage of moderate, which radiates within arm length, which I also agree with because I wore this the one day at work and it's pretty good. Man, it's something else. It really is. People pick gender, male, and for price value, people picked primarily good value. Take that as you will. I can say this, I'm not sure how good this will be in summer. I agree this is definitely a fall fragrance, and I think I bought it a little late in the season because I wore this at work the other day, and it's not a bad scent, but it doesn't seem like the temperature was right. It just made it a tiny bit, not cloying, but just like, I don't know, an uncomfortable wear, if you know what I mean. Like you wear something for summer, you wear something for winter during the summer, it would be like too sweet, or you wear something for like the summer and the winter, and it just doesn't feel right, doesn't smell right, it doesn't fit the vibes of the summer or the season. I mean, you know what I mean, probably. But anyhow, um, yeah, into this review I shall go. Here's how the atomizer is. Let me back up. It puts out a nice little, oh, all over my bed where I put my head. I'm gonna be stuck smelling that all night. Oh, I taste it. It was kind of sweet, actually. Man, that's potent. Um, it's in my sinuses and my mouth. It doesn't taste the worst, but I didn't want it in my mouth. That's what she said. Anyhow, what was I saying? I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, the atomizer. It puts out a nice little manageable burst. It's not a long stream or anything, which is kind of, it's nice. It's good. It makes it a lot more controllable in terms of spraying and, you know, the amount you're getting out of it. I did spray some in the cap, but the cap is, it's been a while since I sprayed it, so it's kind of mild. But I do like how everything on this is wood, pretty much, for the most part. I should say this. Oh, I probably shouldn't really, but I'm going to. I have one coming tomorrow that I'm very excited about. And I have a few more over there that I got in the last week or so. Wow, actually, no, it's been like 2 weeks, I think, since I added a few more. How many do I have now? That I added? 1, 2, 3. Sure, I remember this now. I got like probably 7 I got to review still. Maybe not. Maybe 6 because I'm doing this one. One of which is a real fucking awful one, and I wasn't expecting it to be so awful. But anyhow, time to go over the scent notes. I can taste it. Tastes like a pine tree in a good way, I guess. There's no pine in this though. Sorry, my eye itches. Anyhow, top notes of grapefruit, saffron, tangerine, and pink pepper. You know, it's hard to say. There's something nutty in there, and I'm not really sure what it is. Is it? I wonder what it is. That was the first thing I noticed when I sprayed this. It's woody. Like, it smells like a piece of wood, but there's something nutty in there, and I don't know what it is. I just cannot put my finger on it. But this doesn't. Maybe I'm just not experienced enough in terms of picking out scent notes, but okay, whatever. I'll just give it my best shot. Tell you what I do smell, what I don't. Actually, I'll go over the main accords first. That'll make this easier. Woody at the top. Yes. Citrus. Uh, I mean, kinda. Earthy, yeah. Aromatic, of course. Oud. You know, I guess like a tiny bit. It's not a crazy amount. Warm, spicy, yeah. Patchouli, no. It's a hard no. Amber, yeah, it is ambery. Musky, yes. Once it dries down, it becomes very musky. Like after the dry down in like an hour or two after. It's not too potent right now, but it does become pretty musky. Powdery, I mean, kinda. A little bit. Ooh, sorry, I just saw this other one here. It's catching my eye. Altafa Udain. Yeah. No oud. I don't want it. I've got a little mini oud fragrance collection going right now. I'm happy with it though. I think I'm done with that for now. I got a certain one that I will not name right now that like just was perfect, and it made me not want anything else. That's what I was looking for pretty much. I stopped searching for Vince Camuto oud lookalikes or smell-alikes because I knew I wouldn't find it. It's just too unique. But yeah, top notes. Let's see. Grapefruit. I don't really pick up saffron. I mean, there's citrus in there, but it's just like a painfully difficult tangle of different citruses and like other scents that makes it difficult to pick out. Saffron, I mean, yeah, there's a bit of that in the top. Tangerine, yeah, yeah, I'll put that. I'll say yeah, but grapefruit, I'm not really smelling, at least not directly. Pink pepper, or rather, pink peppercorn, yes. It's very mild, but it's there. Um, Vetiver, mm, yeah, I would, yeah, I'll say it's in there. I'm gonna guess it's probably the Haitian vetiver over the Javanese one. It's not the most potent thing in the world, but it's there. Patchouli. Well, now that I'm getting my nose deep in it, yeah, I do pick up a slight patchouli note in there, but it's not too potent. It's not strong. It's on the back end. I'd say it's more of a base note than a middle note, but so be it. Base notes of cedar. Yeah, that's in there. There's definitely a woody tone to it, and the oud is painfully mild. I wish it. Wait, no. Oh, that makes total sense. Oh, that's the nutty scent I'm picking up. I've never smelled a nutty scented oud before, but that makes much more sense now that I'm reading this. Pathological secretion of the aquamarilla tree, a rich, musty, woody, nutty scent that is highly prized in the Middle East. Okay, that's the nutty scent I'm picking up. It doesn't smell like the typical other ouds that I have, but that explains it. That's exactly what it was. All right. Huh. Interesting. Amber. Yeah, but it's really it's definitely a bass note. It's definitely more of like a dry down plus type thing. You know what I mean? And the musk as well. There's definitely musk in it. You'll smell it. I learned a trick spraying it on the back of your neck so it leaves a trail. And every time I was at work the other day and I would turn around, I would get a face full of it. And musk was one of the main things I was picking up. It was along with just the wood, but it's weird because for something called woody, there's not that many wood notes in this, like in terms of the actual sense in the notes, other than cedar and oud. So it's strange, but it does. If you're not investigating the notes and you're just smelling it like it's blind or like just off the top of your head, it smells like some like pine bark. It's a bit of a nutty type thing going on, which I thought was neat. But overall, I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. This isn't my favorite. I liked it a lot more at first when I first bought it, but then after a good wear, I didn't like it so much. It's just something about it that it's just pretty sure it's the wrong time of year for it, honestly. But that's okay. I'll give it another try next fall. It very quickly went from fall to this, fucking like fall to winter over here. And it went from moderately chilly to freezing cold overnight practically. Over here on the East Coast, I believe it is. Whatever New Jersey's coast is. But sorry, sorry, chills. Just found another one that sounds really interesting. It's called Bass Solo Vagabond Prince. Vagabond. I don't know. I'm not here to learn English. I'm just here to look at things. But yeah, anyhow, I'm sorry. I was just reading this. Next one I'm gonna do is gonna be I don't know. What is the next one I'm gonna do? I have a lot of options over here. I finally had some time to pick up some new ones, and now I got a little bit too much on my hands, I think. I'm gonna have to go through all the stuff I reviewed already to make sure I'm not double reviewing it. Although I know pretty much all that I reviewed already, I think. Anyhow, I'll be back. Uh, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like Saturday, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. I don't know. I'll be back. I just gotta figure out what to do next because I got a lot of options, and some would probably be a lot more interesting than others. So I gotta, pick and choose my battles wisely. I'll figure it out. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be back again at some point with another episode of Sensory Sense. Until then, thank you, and have a good one.